it's great to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. Manchester United have opted for a 3-5-2 here, Jim.
Well, the beauty of this system, Peter, is that you can offer both a back five and a front two, having sufficient strength at either end of the team.
Shot, surely! Goal! Manchester United! There is the breakthrough! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Can he get on the end of this? Swept in. Tries a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, this looks sharp.
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
Great vision.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Akanji. It's Camavinga. Pass somewhat off target. Passing is crisp and sharp. This one shoots! Oh, Harry Kane, how good are you? He's got himself an absolute peach. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
He's under a lot of pressure there. Van Dijk powering forward here. Foden. Lewandowski. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Foden looking to play it into the box.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And he shoots! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they're at it again in double quick time! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Manchester United find a position of real strength now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Looking for the run. Well, that looks a decent ball. Great ball, and he's in here. Danger averted for now. Messi. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Mbappe does really well to win the ball there. Good steal, he just read it. Caicedo takes control of it and he's on the move. It has been an extraordinary start to the game. The gap already 3. Always onto this. Caicedo. Mbappe. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Foden has created 1 goal already. And it's Son Heung-min. Oh, he's burst through. It's Son Heung-min! Messi. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Well, the ball's gone astray. And this is... And the finish! Alexander-Arnold. Here's Kane. Out to the left it goes. Mbappe. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Mbappe. Mbappe making good progress on the right-hand side. Camavinga. Now it's Kane. 5 minutes till the break. And this is Kane. The ball has bounced loose now. Van Dijk. That has been slung wide. He is through here. Manchester United have it back and can go again. And they've got a throw. Messi wins the duel this time. And that's really well manoeuvred. Well, that is one way to stop him.
Has been indicated.
And here's Lewandowski. This looks promising. Caicedo. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Those of you making their way home on public transportation today, please watch the screen for train departure times from all local major stations.
Here we go again.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
It's a good run down the left-hand side. Now it's Kane. Camavinga. Camavinga. That's good running with the ball.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Now it's Kane. Over to the left. So what can they make of this? Mbappe. Akanji does well to stand up to him. Akanji did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That is good alertness. Mohamed Salah looking to penetrate opposition lines. Alexander-Arnold. Mohamed Salah with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength, the sort of desire we hope will spread.
And this is Kane. Manchester United can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And he is going into that little black book.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
And it's Camavinga. He's a sharp little ball here. And that could set him on his way. And this is Kane. Chance for a shot! And it's in! Players ecstatic. Fans delirious. This is utopian.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to. Decent chance! Goal! And this This is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Manchester United are having a ball here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He's shifting through the gears here. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Threads one in. Big chance! No mistake! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Driving on and making good progress. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Mohamed Salah. Oh, that's fabulous.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Alexander-Arnold. And this is Kane.
Might want to be careful there. Kane really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And this is Son Heung-min. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's found a way through. And that has put a halt to things. Mbappe. Some resolute defending there. Lewandowski goes steaming forward. Oh, that's well spotted. Son Heung-min has found the net here, of course. Now it's Kane. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Robertson. There's the shot! Off the post!
Barcelona really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Son Heung-min receives. He's had a shot! Oh no, what has happened here? Mbappe! Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Now it's Kane. Robertson. Now Mbappe. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Messi. Played out towards the right wing. That has been cut short. Now it's Son Heung-min. He's picked his way through. Very nicely done. That is very well defended. It's run loose here. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
Please be reminded
Your
that
reflections
drinking
then,
is
Jim.
only allowed in the
Well, look,
areas
it was
shown
very
on this map.
one-sided.
Thank you
Their
very
players
much for your
didn't turn up for the
cooperation.
first half, and then it all went downhill.
And with that, it's time for me. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
And time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him. Valverde! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Valverde really showed what he brings to this side there. A fantastic effort, even if the defence seemed half asleep.
Camavinga, Messi. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Fernandez. Valverde. And Alexander-Arnold. Valverde. Now it's Messi. That's good play. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Messi ploughing through the middle. And it's Caicedo. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Shot at goal! A real chance and a real let-off.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Robertson. So it is still 0-0. It's Camavinga. Now it's Kane. Messi. And this is Messi. Engages and forces him off the ball. And that has left him in a heap. Robertson was steaming forward. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. He has found the way through.
Oh, great feat, that.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. There's the shot! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Akanji, Camavinga, Mohamed Salah. Camavinga does really well to win the ball there. He's shifting through the gears here. Son Heung-min.
Oh, really well played.
Ball comes in. Son Heung-min. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And he's going to have his name taken. Caicedo. Mbappe. Messi. Caicedo. Camavinga. Mbappe. And it's Robertson. And Caicedo. He's gone for goal! Fernandez. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work? Well, applies the finish! He's got away with one there.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Now it's Kane. It's Kane! Classic Kane brilliance! About as smooth as it gets. Barcelona are in front. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So we have our breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Akanji cuts out the pass. Now it's Kane. Now it's Messi. He is through here. Closing in on goal. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Alexander-Arnold, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Kane. Robertson gets over and intercepts. And it's Messi. He might be in here! Messi. Caicedo. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
He's beaten the last man. Kane! And that would have been some goal.
Kane clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Fernandez. And it's half-time here. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Barcelona, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. We're already back up and running after half-time. And the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Fernandez. Now it's Kane. And this is... And there's the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good.
Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. Caicedo. And he skips past his man. Camavinga. Camavinga looking to penetrate opposition lines. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And already we're underway here. He is starved of space and time. He's Kane! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stops.
Kane has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's been played through. Chance! Goal!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Mbappe on a charge down the left. Camavinga. He's gone for goal! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And now the breakaway. Now, can they get him away? Kane gets flagged offside.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Kane. Messi. And this is Kane. Kane. Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Messi does well to get it back. No, he's not getting his way this time.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top.
Mbappe! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Caicedo. And it's Robertson. And reclaimed it in a trice. Camavinga. Messi cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Mbappe. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Messi. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Mbappe. Skims one. Decent chance! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And it's Messi. Now it's Kane. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Valverde looking to penetrate opposition lines. He's in plenty of space here. Mbappe gets into a good position. Valverde. Caicedo. Messi is flagged offside. Barcelona are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Mbappe, now it's Kane. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Caicedo, and it's Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that is a nice touch. He's picked his way, and Messi! Relentless, just relentless. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Caicedo takes the shot! And the keeper read that really well.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Well read, nice interception. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
A continuación, disfrutaremos de la actuación de nuestro grupo oficial de animación.
And we're underway again.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind, and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
And here's Kane!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Messi. Messi puts his foot on the gas. He's going for goal! Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Jimenez is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Oh, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. Mohamed Salah. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Caicedo wins the duel this time. Now it's Kane. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, that's fabulous. He's a sharp little ball here. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Good take, and he shoots! No, not quite.
Oh, such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find a finish after that.
Oh no, what has happened here? Shot could be on.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Camavinga concedes a free kick for that. Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah hurtling down that right flank. Messi stood his ground strongly. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Camavinga. And it's Kane. Now it's Mbappe. Always onto this. He has found the way through. And that's been drilled in. Camavinga. Messi. Caicedo. And this is Kane. Looking to play him in. He's had a shot! And he hits the net. Over the hills and far away. No catching them now.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Goes for the shot! Oh, the ball's... Oh, what has happened here? Mbappe! And he's missed it.
Barcelona have obviously gone down this shooting route in the hope of exposing a flaw or two. I think the best thing they can do is just move to plan B.
Valverde. It's played through for him. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Mbappe. And here's Mbappe. In with the challenge. Camavinga. And he skips past his man. Now who's going to be first to this? Tries to pass it through. And he's surging through. Mbappe. He's through, it's one-on-one. It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
So this to extend their lead. It's bounced back off the post. Mohamed Salah knocks it into... And Messi!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Pass somewhat off target.
There they go, hunting again.
Messi.
You'll be disappointed with that.
Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Shoots! He scores! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is...
Face to face with the keeper. He's found some space. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Into the last 5 minutes. Pablo Fornals. And this is Kane. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Sakiri. Good running, strong, and he's tried one! Alexander-Arnold makes the interception. No way through there. And the counter is on. Oh, that's a big chance! And he couldn't quite make it 6. Robertson appears to be in some real discomfort. Is it his leg?
Yeah, maybe a touch of cramp, Peter. Hopefully nothing more serious than that.
Looks as though he's going to see if he can shake it off. Indica. Van Dijk. Good play on the left-hand side here.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He gets big! The whistle has gone and it is all over. Barcelona cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and then it all went downhill.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
And he's managed to get free.
Yamal!
And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Foot in. He's going for goal! That's a half-decent try.
Rashford usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
That's a good run down the left.
Oh, that's delightful.
Gets a good foot in there. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Casemiro. He gives them some real defensive steel in the middle of the park, Peter. What he's particularly good at is nipping opposition attacks in the bud and preventing them from getting any real momentum going. He's also a bit of a shooting threat from long range too, so opposing defences will have to beware of that, and very much so.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes purring through the gears. Bruno Fernandes with the delivery. He's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Pau Kubasi cuts out the pass. Engages and forces him off the ball. De Jong. Neither side yet able to find the net. Koundé. Eric Garcia. Šeško. He was under real pressure there. Pau Kubasi has given away a free kick. It's a pretty loose pass. This looks promising. Ferran Torres. Oh, well played. Rafinha. Now it's Ferran Torres. That's a nicely shaped ball. Big chance! One-on-one, tries a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
And it's made its way to him. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Rafinha. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Barcelona really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
That has ended up in no man's land. Now that's well seen too. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Oh, that's well done, really robust. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Pass just lacking in accuracy. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Eric Garcia. And it's De Jong. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. That is lovely. De Jong. And there is the half-time whistle. Been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Barcelona are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Barcelona definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Now it's Ferran Torres. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Just eases him off the ball. Ugarte did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Shaw. Bruno Fernandes. Passing is crisp and sharp. Out towards the flank. Barcelona are still that goal to the good. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. The defence opting here for strength in numbers.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's shifting through the gears here. Cleared without complication. And it's De Jong. Rafinha. Good chance here! Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Driving forward. Oh, good take in a good area. Eric Garcia. Rafinha has created one goal already. Rafinha, and it's Koundé. In with the challenge. Koundé powering forward here.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
He's through here. Yamal gets flagged offside. And he's being shifted off it. Oh, that's well spotted. Šeško. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Ferran Torres. He is through here. He has a look up. And claimed it back swiftly. Yamal.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Goes for the shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, we'll be slightly disappointed.
Decent chance! They've done it! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. A momentary lapse exploited with glee.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Matheus Cunha, and they've switched it over to the other side. And here's Ferran Torres. Barcelona have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. And it's Shaw. Just 5 minutes left. Bruno Fernandes. Distributed tidily. Back into the middle. Oh, sweet feet. Now it's Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres charging forward, the ball at his feet. Ferran Torres. Diogo Dalot does well to get it back. Oh, good spread.
Un minuto de descuento.
Matías Cunha. That's that, the end. Barcelona can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results-driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner. Ferran Torres picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
We have already started here. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Ugarte. Ugarte proves just a little bit too strong. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Pass somewhat off target. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Frenkie de Jong has attained the status of elite midfielder at a tender age. It's very rare you see someone have so much maturity, composure and vision on the ball. One of the best proponents of total football I've seen in recent times.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Some good work on the right flank here. Šeško. Rafinha.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
He's away! Ferran Torres. Casemiro. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Rashford. Now it's Ferran Torres. Valde receives it in a good position here. Ferran Torres! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Ferran Torres probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Manchester United were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Rafinha. Koundé. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. Pau Kubasi promptly onto that, and that is that. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Casemiro. Eric Garcia. Yamal. And he skips past his man. He's got away. Plays it across. And that's the keeper's ball.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Yamal does really well to win the ball there. Rafinha, and he's been shifted off it. And they're quick to get it back. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Rafinha. And here's Ferran Torres. Rafinha. Out to the left it goes. Well read, nice interception. Casemiro chasing after it. Matheus Cunha. De Jong. And here's Ferran Torres. Šeško.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. He's looking wide. Rafinha. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Reflections on the first half?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
So we reached the halfway point and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Barcelona have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Looking for the run. That has ended up in no man's land. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Eric Garcia really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And here's Bruno Fernandes. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Look, the only way of becoming more aware, Peter, is by lifting your head and realising who's where around you.
Nil-nil still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Nice bit of trickery. Oh, such a clever touch. Incoming delivery. Ugarte. Šeško.
Barcelona have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
He's having a go. And that is wildly off target.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
And it's De Jong. He might be in here! Goes for a shot! Oh, he's hit the bar! Bruno Fernandes. Yamal. Eric Garcia. Yamal. And here's Ferran Torres. Ugarte. Sheshko. Kubasi. Eric Garcia. And it's De Jong. And Rafinha. Diogo Dalot wins the duel this time. And here's Ferran Torres. Bruno Fernandes. Sheshko. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Diogo Dalot. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Ugarte gets over and intercepts. And it's Shaw. And that's going right the way across.
Manchester United really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Koundé. Eric Garcia. Rafinha. Casemiro does well to get it back. Yamal. And he's intervened well there.
Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise.
And he's had it nicked away. And here's Ferran Torres.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Yamal. Rafinha.
Barcelona seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter.
He's gone for goal! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
De Jong really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Now, this could be a chance. And that is that. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom.